Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to share a few tips on how you can prepare for your job interview. So do watch this video till the end. I have shared some of the amazing tips and definitely this tip's gonna help you save your crack your all of your interviews. So let's get started with the video. So the very first step, and which is the most important one, is researching about the company. And I have told about this in a lot of my videos as well. So whenever we go for an interview, a lot of companies do ask like, have you just gone through our website, or our social media pages, like what all we work, and if you have any idea of how we work, and if you have the answer for it, like if something ki, yeah, I did check your page and you have done some amazing work on this, I love this work, this was some of the amazing campaigns, I've been following your page for since very long time. This just impress your interviewer that you are very much interested in joining their company, and you have all knowledge of what this company does, and you are sure on which job role you want to apply. So that just makes a good impression in your interview as well. Now, the second tip is preparing for some of the most common interview questions. So basically we all know that there are few questions that definitely everyone will ask. So you can even Google them. Even I'll link everything in the description, so you can check some of the most asked questions. So the most asked is like why you want to join this company, tell me something about yourself, your experience, your background, your interest. So you have to be prepared with this basic questions as well, because that shows that you are well prepared for your interview, and you know what you're talking. So this just adds a lot of value. The next step is the most important one, and that is dressing in a very good way. So now I have seen a lot of people dressing very casual for the interviews, although like these days most of the interviews do happen over Gmeet or Zoom calls, or even like offline interviews also happen. So even if it's a Gmeet interview, you should be well prepared, like dressing really good, like looking very presentable. That just impress your interviewer as well. And this is like one of the most important one, because the first impression is the last impression. So as soon as they see you, like everything, if they feel like it's like you are looking very presentable, then just it adds a lot of value in your interview. The next one, which is a bit funny as well, I've seen a lot of people don't carry their resume when they go for interview. So if you are on, like if you have a Gmail, like if you have an interview over Gmail, then that's okay, like they will have your resume. But when you're visiting the office like for an interview, you should always have your resume in hand. You shouldn't be thinking ki, I have already shared my resume with the interviewer, and they will just have it in their laptop and they will check it. It just doesn't look good. That's very basic, and I've seen a lot of people doing this mistake that just leaves so bad impression in the interviewers as well. So always carry your resume print with yourself, also in a very good condition, not like anyhow you're just carrying and just showing it. So just carry it in a good way. So even if it's even if your interviewer asks you have your resume, even if they don't, you always have it. So just be on the safer side and carry your resumes. It just helps you a lot. Okay, so the next step is following up with your HR. So whenever you are done with your interview, after a 2-3 days of gap, you just have to follow up with them like over the mail, because even if your interview has been done online or offline, you have to follow on the mails, because a lot of times HRs do miss, and because they have a lot of work. So just have to keep following up, and that also shows that you are interested in the company. But I would suggest don't follow up a lot, just do one follow up, and if you still don't get any reward, just leave it. If you get a reward, then that's a great thing. And anyhow, if an employer just loves your work, just loves your have loved your interview, then definitely they will give you a call, so you don't need to worry. So it all depends upon your skills, experience, and everything. So just be there. So here we come to the end of this video. These were my suggestions on how to prepare for your interview, and I have implemented them myself, and this just works amazing. So these are very basic, and I feel each and every one of us should definitely follow like this basic interview rules. Also, if you have any other suggestions, then do feel free to share it with me on the comment section, so that each and every one of us can also see that. Also, if you like this video, then do like and subscribe to my channel. All the best for your job interview. Bye bye.